Got a rant for you today because hikers have been really annoying me because most hikers are white, they're middle class, they're well educated, they have decent amount of income, and a lot of them are willfully ignoring what is happening in this country. And I still get messages from people like, when are you going to do your next hike? When are you going to do another big through hike? I am in Europe right now and I don't know if I will ever get to come back to the United States. That's where I am at. I don't know if I will ever get to come back to my home country. I am making plans right now for what to do if they take away my citizenship because I am a naturalized citizen. And then you have all of these hiking accounts just going on about their days. Here's my 2025 backpacking gear list. Here are all my adventures for this year. Like, do you guys have zero empathy and awareness for the plight of immigrants? Like this Mexican-American veteran throwing all of his U.S. war medals into the Rio Grande.
It turns your world apart. The last thing we thought when we go to bed is we're in removal notice. And the first thing that when we wake up, we're in removal notice. This is not what America's supposed to be, you know? This is shameful for America.
Immigrants, legal, documented immigrants, are now afraid to leave their house. They live under the fear that ICE is going to come and tackle them and throw them into an unmarked vehicle and take them God knows where.
2 days ago, ICE came onto my property. They did not have a warrant. They did not show any ID. They tackled my husband. They drug him to the front yard. They then moved him to an unmarked vehicle. I don't know where my husband is right now. I haven't heard from him in 2 days.
That is the reality that millions in the U.S. are living under right now. You're just going about your day. Look at me on my happy, beautiful hike. The amount of privilege required to do that, it honestly disgusts me. It makes me sick and it makes me angry. If you don't have any empathy for the plight of your neighbors, for the plight of immigrants, at least have some self-preservation. Public lands are under attack. The outdoor gear industry is in a panic because of tariffs. If you don't care about fellow human beings, at least care about your own businesses. Tourism is dropping off a cliff. No one is going to buy your expensive guided packages. Who do you think is going to buy your ultralight tents and packs? The long trails will still exist, but I hope you like blowdowns. I hope you like bushwhacking, because they've cut AmeriCorps. They have cut conservation corps. They have cut a lot of trail jobs. And I understand a lot of you are staying silent because you fear the conservatives in your audience, but you need to say something. At least do that. If you can't find enough of a spine to speak out against this fascist government, at least speak up for the outdoors. You talked about inclusion and equity and diversity when it was convenient and when it was profitable for you. But now's when it really matters and your silence is deafening. Silence in the face of fascism is complicity. You will go down in history as a collaborator. I want you to tag in the comments every outdoor creator, every outdoors company that has stayed silent in the face of this rising authoritarianism. I'm not asking for you to call Trump a traitor, even though he is. I'm just asking for you to speak up in defense of our public lands. Can you at least do that?